Hey friends. So today, this is going to be a real short video. We're just going to review attributes. This is something that you are already familiar with from previous grades. So first, I always do that. Never works. First, what are attributes? Attributes are a property or an object that a person or something you can say it has. It's just the size of it or the color. An example is that the attributes of a dog includes its height, its speed, its color. Our focus is going to be the attributes of shapes. How many sides it has, what type of angles does it have. So that's going to be our focus for this standard. Please excuse Casey in the background. All right, so let's skip the first thing. Hold on, let's go back. There we go. So there's two different types of polygons we're going to talk about. Regular polygons and irregular polygons. They're both polygons, okay? So a regular polygon is a closed, plain figure made up of line segments. Key words there are closed, which means there's no open parts where there doesn't anything connect, and it is made up of line segments. Line segments do not curve, so a circle might be a closed shape, but it's not a polygon because it's curved, okay? Regular polygons are the ones that you mainly see where as soon as you look at the shape, you know exactly what it is. It usually tells us the number of sides, and they all are usually the same, of equal length. An irregular polygon, though, is a polygon. It's a closed, plain figure made up of line segments, but the shape of it does not look like you would think. So, for instance, this one right here, this is 6 sides. It's a hexagon. It doesn't look like a hexagon that you would usually see. This one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those 6, 1, 2, 3, 4. This one also has 6. So this one's also a hexagon. So these two, I had to count. So these two are both hexagons, even though it doesn't look like a hexagon. It's a polygon. It's just irregular. Another thing we're going to talk about along with polygons are triangles. We're actually going to combine polygons and triangles on our hierarchy a little later on in the unit. So triangles are classified two different ways, by their side lengths and by their angles. And mainly it's the inside angle that we're talking about, not the angles from the outside. So we have equilateral, isosceles, and scalene. Equilateral triangles, all 3 sides are the same length, as you can see with the example there. An isosceles triangle, 2 sides are the same length. So this one side and this side are the same length. And a scalene triangle, none of the sides are the same length. Okay, so one way to remember is equilateral has the word equal on there, so they are all equal. The other part of the types of triangles, how we classify them, is by the angle. This right here, everybody should know. So this is just a review. We have acute, obtuse, and right. So an acute angle is an angle that is less than 90 degrees. An obtuse angle, and I always like to say it obtuse because the obtuse angle is big. So it is greater than 90 degrees, but it's less than 180 degrees. So one thing to remember is that an angle that is 180 degrees is also called a straight line. So 180 degrees means it's just a straight line. And then the obvious, the right angle is an angle that has perpendicular lines that meet at a 90-degree angle. It is exactly 90 degrees. If you measure it and it's 89, it's an acute angle. If you measure it and it's 91 degrees, it's an obtuse angle. Okay, so what you're going to do is that you are going to have another Nearpod lesson with angles and classifying polygons. Before you do that, though, I want you to go to the next part in this lesson and look at the anchor charts. I posted quite a few anchor charts. It might be a good idea for you to take those and kind of copy them down in your interactive notebook or in a journal that you have, so you can easily have it next to you, next to your computer, as we work through this unit. All right, and I'll try to take these anchor charts and move them up every day or every week so you can have them, but they are very, very good, very helpful with getting the foundation that we need in order to do the hierarchy. All right, so I hope this helped you out a little bit as a quick review, and have a good weekend.